How are you guys doing? I am so glad you guys got to tune in because the last time I did a video like this, I am pretty much proclaiming myself as a very much of a novice jersey collector. Now that I am to the point where I'm in my age, I have a little bit of a side hobby, as you will. So one time I did my Pittsburgh Penguins jersey collection, and it was a lot. So I just happen to have my stack over here, and I feel a little refreshed. I got a haircut, so now I get to share this much with you. So I think a good dude named Neil from Post to Post, which I watch regularly on YouTube, says, "Grab your drinks, grab whatever. This is gonna be a good video. This is for you guys. Check this out." All right, I think I do pretty much hold accountable to a couple people that I want to give shots out to. It's basically a couple of channels that I do watch just to get myself into the groove of, you know what, I have some hockey jerseys here that I wear, and I also got into the point of collecting and seeing jersey concepts all over. I'm not major. I used to do graphic design ages ago. Now it's all gone past me now. But I see a lot of stuff from Neil's Post to Post channel. I've been watching BW Hockey from up north, and he's got a small channel that he's doing extremely well. And I love your content, dude. And I've watched Nick from Twisted Wrister, and I got a chance to, just chat in a couple of his live streams. He did a lot of different content about best arenas, tiers, and he recently just did one of all the best eras of Adidas and Reebok uniforms from the home, road, alternates, winter classics, and even the reverse retros. And Nick has some great content over at Twisted Wrister if you want to check him out. Very big jersey collector. I do have my set as well, and I'm going to try to burn through as much as I possibly can here to show what I personally have. Now, my info is not necessarily as on point 100%, but these are things that I have, and these are the ones that I carry at the moment. And I'm always looking for, you never know. You always try to look for deals. You always try not to get fakes and everything like that. And this video is going to be for those jersey collectors, and you never know. I would love to hear from more from the jersey collectors out there. There's other ones I watch, and there's a couple others that I started to watch. And hey, give a brother a holler. I've always liked to talk stuff with you. So we're gonna go right into it. Hope you got yourself something good to drink and something to eat, because we're gonna get started. But I'm gonna get started real quick by having one that I absolutely have to have. And no matter what, I always had to have a Penn State hockey jersey. I have yet to go to a game in the new Pagula Center, and these are the home. They always wear white on the home at home, and their colors on the road. So they're reverse in college, but this is a replica. And usually, as you remember, I usually get either like large or extra large. Mediums will work, larges usually go, but definitely had to get the home jersey no matter what. That's number one, and at least to say I have a home jersey. And I believe next we'll also have, I believe this is the 2002 Olympic one when Nike had them, and got this on a deal. Most of the stuff I do get, you always find some good stuff on eBay, but this one, I believe this was the 2002 Salt Lake City Olympics, and it's a shame they haven't won a gold medal in a while, so you just never know. But good deal on this one. So there's my two outsiders right there. So everything else pretty much I have is going to be into the NHL. Now I have to get this right here. I have to hold on to this no matter what. This is Winnipeg, and you'll never guess that is Keith Tkachuk. He's got a couple good sons in the league, I think everybody knows. And but I had to get him with the C on it. And this is a CCM. So that's a CCM vintage. And I don't have a whole heck of a lot of throwbacks, but that's what I'm kind of working on. Mostly for Pittsburgh, because that's what I'm missing right now. So don't really have a plan of what exactly I want to go through. If I want to get like, 3 of my favorites of each team. Do I want to get the reverse retros? I'm not certain off the top. This, I believe, is one of the best home jerseys in the entire league, and that's Buffalo. And I had all of Sin on it, and I think Buffalo's going to surprise a lot of teams coming up. This is the only Buffalo one I take that back. I do have another Buffalo around, but I will get to that whenever I have. I have a guy who I work with is a hardcore Carrie Underwood's fan, and I think he's going to appreciate. I tried to offer him this to get him Mike Fisher for the Nashville Predators. This is a 54. This was a deal, and this at one point did have the patch on it. This just had the button on it, but this is has the old weird patch on it. I don't know if the button comes off and that's what it is, but it was nice to have a Nashville one. Not sure if they would ever change and go to the blue or not. The first one they ever had with that sterling silver shoulders on it, I think was one of the best jerseys ever made. Now, I think we have some fun now. I finally get some prime green in here. If you look, definitely have to get the prime green. That had to get Ottawa. I think they're going to surprise a couple teams next year. I think they're going to surprise the league. Their reverse retro wasn't totally like outlandish, but it was okay. But definitely had to get a home jersey for them. It's the only one I got for them. And I'm recommending Oilers right now, just with this hoodie. But I do have I believe this is the 04-05 Reebok era. And I still got the tag on it and everything. Got this in a large. The Reebok era is really, really underrated, guys. This is a sharp jersey. I think they wore, I don't remember if they wore that one when they were in the Cup against the Hurricanes. I'm not sure. And we had to get at least one San Jose Shark. I'm going to try my best to get the new ones. I absolutely love the new ones. This was their last presentation. This will have the button on it. I'm going to try my best not to get anything with the buttons on it. That's the first edition of the Adidas one. This had Dell on it, who was like a former top pick or something, or a prospect. I can't remember who it was, but that was a deal. And this is going to make me feel a little bit weird because I'm not a Blackhawks fan, because I still weirdly think they're going to probably be good again now that they have Connor Bedard. But this one is the home jersey with Taves on it. Who knows if he's going to play again. But I do have respect for the Blackhawks jerseys, I really do. But this is the only Blackhawks jersey and Blackhawks thing I have, period. This is a Climalite, so this does have the button on it. But it's a tough one. It's Chicago Blackhawks jerseys are so tough to find. And very, very hit and miss because they're so popular. I go with an air raid, but I had to get the Calgary Flames. This is the only one I carry at the moment for Calgary, and it is the home jersey. I am happy they went back to this. And I really like the fact that they went back to the old school to do that. Doesn't have anything on the back. And this was an air already, so it does not have the patch. That was a 54, by the way. Now, usually I don't wear 54. But now, this was given to me a while back. This was, I can't remember the year, but a lot of people want this jersey back. This was early 2000s. They tried to do this with a reverse retro. It was okay, but it was so white as white can be. And I think a lot of people agree. It was not really, I love the design. They did it one time for Sergei Zubov's retirement night, but they haven't done it since. This was a pro player jersey, so I can't say no to anything Dallas Stars. I really can't. And I did say I did have another Buffalo jersey, and I have to have the Buffalo Slug. I am working on trying to get the Goat Head down the road. This was definitely in the late Reebok years as well. This was a large as well. And the white one's different. And I think I heard somebody say, why don't they make this in the in today's colors? with that navy blue. So crazy. I'm going to try to burn through as much as I can because my second favorite team, everyone knows Pittsburgh's my first favorite team, but Vancouver's my second. So I try to burn through. This is the new home. Elias Pettersson is on the back. This was a 50, by the way. And it still fits. It fits like it really does fit. And one of the goals is trying to get most of Vancouver's jerseys. So this I have the old white, red, and blue one that does have the Rink logo with the stick on it. I'm working on trying to get the gradient, like the old gradient. There's also the navy blue one of this that has the Goals for Kids logo. And I do have the Reebok version with Johnny Canuck on it. And it's a little bit faded, but it adds to the collection. This was in the old Reebok days as well. And I'll tell you what, let me get to some fun stuff here. I do have a good handful of LA Kings. This was the gray third that they used a while back. They don't use this anymore from what I'm told. That gray is very underrated too. The gray was different. I will always like this logo. I always like this jersey, especially with the Los Angeles on the back. And these were promotional back in the day. So, hint. If any of you wants to know anymore, you can always take a shot at. So I do have the home. And I believe this was a Climalite. Yeah, it was. Did it have the button? No, it doesn't have the button on it. But this is just your regular road. A lot of people saying they should just change these because I don't really know if you really need to change it. Black, silver, and white. It's kind of like Raiders. It was the old Raiders colors. I don't think I would change it, but both of their reverse retros were boom, fantastic. This was the third jersey they used before they went to the actual metallic front, and they used the sterling silver helmets. And I had to get Kopitar, and he's not going anywhere, so I know this is gonna stay. That's gonna stay true. I'm working on trying to upgrade my Minnesota Wild stuff, so I have the old Reebok one with the circle logo, and I do have this one. I tried to sell this one. It's okay, but it does have Sutter on the back. But I want a prime green, and right now Minnesota is probably one of the top jerseys to find, especially now that they've announced that they're using one of their reverse retros as their third jersey next year, and mimicking the North Stars. I can now say that I am extremely happy that I do have an Oilers Road. This is also prime green, but I also got this bad boy from Cool Hockey Mystery Box. And it is the tonal jersey with Darnell Nurse. These are so nice in person. Really nice in person. And I'm going to try to burn through again because I know I had a lot, but I don't have a lot as much as I have to. Had to get both the home and the road for Seattle. These are just amazing. Look at both our prime green. You gotta keep your eye on Seattle. I think they're going to do some monster stuff. Had this on an earlier video. I'm not going to give this up. I don't know if I'll get a prime green one, or I'm not even crazy on their third jersey with the burgundy. But hey, you guys get the land in Mesa. You got a shot at it. You got a shot at keeping that franchise. This also was a mystery box from Cool Hockey, and when I got this, I was blown away like, oh my God. So I have an Austin Matthews jersey, and yes, this does in fact reverse into the Bieber jersey. So I think this is they need to wear this one a little bit more. You don't see very many black with Toronto these days. First reverse retro of any other one that I ever bought was the 1.0 for Winnipeg. This will have Scheffley on the back. This was in there already. The 1.0 series, definitely interesting because that was the pandemic year. But people will still try to find them here and there. This will make somebody I know very happy down in Texas from my hometown. So, but there's a guy who cost himself, I think, a little bit, but still one of the best captains in the league, and Jamie Benn. Definitely have the home. Try to see if I can always get a row. So that's 2 Dallas Stars ones I have. Had to get Florida, and this is also prime green. This is a 52. That's usually what I end up getting. Had to get the home, and these are so much nicer than they look at. I'm not sure if people really like the fact that the stripe goes around. I think down the road this is going to be the home jersey down the road. I really, really dig. And being a Penguins fan, you got to go across the border to see Columbus. This is Cam Atkinson. I think this should be the new home jersey down the road. And I'm just going to throw these last 3 because I have them all except for the reverse retros. There's your cup finals. There's your new third jersey. There's the road. And then they just recently went to the sterling gold. And if you saw their logo in the middle, this is that scratchy gold I think Neil was talking about a while back. That is what I have as far as my particular. I didn't count. I mean, I'm working slowly, but now when I'm building this channel and building our this podcast thing that I've been doing now for almost like a month and a half now, slowly want to build a little bit of a community of reaching out to, hey, I'm slowly being a novice jersey collector, and any questions, by all means, shoot a shot, like and subscribe, and I hope that someday down the road I get a bigger rack because they're hiding right now in one of my little things on my wall. But slowly but surely I'm getting into that type of phase of having a little bit of a hobby at my age. But whatever you have, advice, you know what, leave a comment. What's your favorite? What should I get next? I always keep an eye on deals and all that stuff, but want to grow the channel. You never know what will happen and never know who will reach out. So until then, thanks for hanging out with me with these things, and you got to see exactly what I have. And until then, now I got to clean my mess up, and it's good that you guys got to hang out with me today to see the rest of my collection. And until we meet again, bar is closed. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.